team sheets are in for Friday night's clash against Sydney, and Travis Cloke is the man of the moment. Will he or won't he line up on the SCG? I'm stuck here in Melbourne while our Director of Football, Neil Balme, has made the trip up to Sydney, and he joins me now. Balme, will we see Cloke line up in the side?
Yes, we certainly will. He made the trip up. It was a good trip. We've had a couple of hours relaxing before we've come out to here at the Sydney Cricket Ground for just a light training run. Been a beautiful day. It's starting to get a bit cooler now, but the lights will come on and we'll have a bit of a run here for a while. Fortunately, Cloke will definitely come in along with the goalies, so there'll be two ins. And the outs, there's always got to be outs for ins, unfortunately, and Maynard and Scharenberg will both be emergencies and both be out. We're very keen to play both of them. Certainly from Maynard's point of view, he will be an emergency, but we'll probably rest him. And from Scharenberg's point of view, because he only played a quarter last week, he'll have a full game in the VFL on Saturday. So we're really very excited about the side. We're lucky to have both Sinclair and Reedy having played now their second game. They got through last week pretty well. Marsh also got through his first game. It was very exciting. So it's a terrific opportunity we've got to play here at the SCG. We haven't been here since, I think, about 2000, a long time. So a lot of these kids have never been here before and played. A few of the coaches that are here have actually been in the last time we played here. So it's a lovely place to play footy. Can't wait for it.
Thanks, Balme. Great to have Cloke and De Goey back in the side. Well, here's what's been making news this week. On Monday, Lachlan Keefe and Josh Thomas fronted the media, admitting they had taken illicit drugs which they believe could have been laced with the performance-enhancing drug clenbuterol. While the duo will be delisted at the end of this year, the club has recommitted to redrafting them as rookies at the end of the season, with the hope of seeing them back in the black and white once their suspension is complete in 2017. Collingwood coach Nathan Buckley sought clarification from the league this week regarding two decisions which were made during last week's win over Carlton. In his weekly address to members, Buckley had this to say.
Now, one thing I want to highlight from the game was a couple of tackles decisions that went against us. One to Alex Fasolo in the forward 50 early in the first quarter, and one against Brodie Grundy on Mark Murphy. We are the number one tackle attempt team in the competition, so no one attempts more tackles than we do. We're the number two effective tackling team in the comp, and we are the number one pressure team in the competition. We will maintain a really competitive, aggressive attitude towards our tackling, and we won't be swayed by some of the decisions that went against us on the weekend.
And finally, Friday night is a significant match for a number of reasons. Not only is it the first time Collingwood has stepped out on the SCG since round 4 2000, it will also be the first match where Adam Goodes plays on his home ground since taking a leave of absence. Balme, interested to get your thoughts here. How is the club approaching this matter this week?
Yeah, it's interesting, Sarah. We've spoken to Sydney about it to see what their attitude is. They feel as though there's been enough public recognition of the Goodes issue, so they don't want us to do anything special about it. Naturally, our blokes will be very respectful of Goodesy. They understand what he's been through. I think I'm sure they will all recognise him, but they'll do it in their own particular way. I mean, we know what footy's like. When the siren goes, it's particularly competitive, so we don't particularly want him to play well, but we're certainly very respectful of what he's done in footy and what he can still do. I know the players will be respectful of him, and I'm pretty certain that our supporters will be as well.
Thanks for that, Balme. Good luck over there. Make sure you bring home the 4 points, and we'll see you back here on the desk again next week. And thank you for watching Team Sheet. We hope you'll be cheering the boys home on Friday night. Go Pies!